All righty. Hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to tonight's webinar. My name is Danielle K. Howell. Getting a little bit of feedback. Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me. Don't know why I'm getting feedback. Let me just check the sound a little bit to make sure that you all can hear me and see me without any feedback. I'm working with two computers here, so let me just see what you guys see. Let me just make sure that you all can hear me and see me. Feedback. I'm working with two computers here, so let me just feedback. All right, I'm getting feedback. All right, wait a second. See what you guys see. All right. You all can hear me and see me. Feedback. I'm working with two computers here, so let me just feedback. All right, I'm getting feedback. All right, wait a second. See what you guys see. All right, you can hear me and see me. Okay. Let me just make sure. Let me just make sure that the sound is okay. Let me just make sure. Let me just make sure that the sound is okay. Alrighty, let me see if it seems like. All right, I think I settled the situation. All right, awesome. Okay, sorry about that, guys. You know, when you're doing live stuff, you know, sometimes there's technical difficulties. Alrighty, I just wanted to make sure, as you can see, I'm kind of looking up because I want to make sure that I'm watching myself on another screen, so I just want to make sure that you all can hear me, you can see me, and there's no feedback. I apologize. All righty, so let's get it all started. Welcome to tonight's webinar. My name is Danielle K. Howell. Let me just adjust my seat a little bit. And tonight I'm going to talk about how you can make more money online and how you can basically live the life of your dreams and have that freedom, that laptop lifestyle that I've been able to create for myself. And so tonight I'm going to be sharing some slides, but I'm not going to be sharing slides all day and all night because I like to connect with the people who are here on the webinar. So every once in a while, I will be checking my other screen just to make sure, to see if you guys have any comments. Please, if you have any comments, please leave them down below. I'll try to get to every comment, every question that you may have, and I am going to give you something that I feel is going to benefit your life, your business, everything for this year, right, and beyond. I'm going to share my stories with you. I'm going to share with you how I was able to turn my life around, my life from being depressed and broken in debt, living paycheck to paycheck and just drowning in debt, not even really living paycheck to paycheck, just my paycheck was not even enough, to now, making a nice six-figure income from home and doing it all from my laptop. So let me share some slides with you so that you all can get to know me a little bit more. And hopefully we'll be here for maybe about an hour or so. Okay, so for those of you who stay to the end, I do like to give away a free gift. So if you stay to the end, you will get a free gift from me. You're going to get my masterclass, which I'm going to talk about a little bit here. And I just want to thank you for coming and showing up. So let me see if I can open up my screen here. Just bear with me. So let me see what I can show here. All right, so hopefully you all see my screen and I'm good to go. So this is what I'm going to talk about. Some of you might have, heard a little bit about this webinar. Maybe you've seen a previous webinar that was similar to this. I'm going to touch on some of those topics that I talked about in a previous webinar. But basically, I'm talking about how you can make money and market any business online and make money every single day, right? And then in order to make money, you have to make sales. Okay, you have to make sales. And when you make sales, that's how you become free, because the freedom is in the income that you create. So, 97% of people fail in this industry. And, I've been one of the, I want to say, lucky ones who've been able to have a home-based business for almost 4 years. This will be my 4th year in business. And I've been doing it every single year. And every single year, my income has grown substantially. So why do you think 97% of the people who start a business online fail within the first year? Well, I'm going to talk about that a little bit, but I'm not going to use all of these slides because the slides were for a previous webinar, but I am going to touch on some of the slides in this webinar. So tonight I'm going to promise to solve all the problems that most people face online, like information overload, not having a real person to talk to, basically a mentor and a coach. And I promise to share with you how I've been able to bring in leads and sales every single day working part-time from home. Even though I'm a full-time entrepreneur, I literally only work part-time. So that's my promise to you, okay? And after that, yes, I'm going to make you a very special offer. I'm going to offer you an opportunity to work with me. But regardless, if you take me up on that offer or not, I guarantee that you're going to find this webinar tremendously valuable, okay? Plus, I'm going to give you my masterclass package. For those of you who don't already have it, you will get my masterclass package, which is a $97 value. I'm going to give you that package for free just for showing up on this webinar. So how does that sound? Hopefully that sounds good. Sorry, I can't see I can't see your comments right now, unfortunately. And my daughter has my phone and she's not here. So whatever. So I'll get to your comments later. But for those of you who are here live, or if you're watching the replay, I appreciate you. So, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comment section below. And I will be sure to cover those questions and the comments a bit later. Okay, so let's just talk about who this webinar is for. Basically, this webinar is for anyone who wants to create an online business, who wants to be, who wants to have that freedom lifestyle, who wants to learn, I like to call it the game, who wants to learn this game, who wants to know how to have your own time and freedom and your own lifestyle, and without having to answer to a boss or not having to answer to anybody, right? And literally just making money every single day, attracting money to you, whether you're sleeping, whether you're on vacation, whether you're out playing with your dog, whatever. You are going to, this is who this webinar is for, all right? So who am I? If you're on this call, you probably know me from YouTube or from Facebook, or you're probably on my email list, right? So, but who am I and why should you listen to me? Now, most of you probably know my story and you probably know me. My name is Danielle K. Howell. I'm a mom. This is my daughter, Maddie. She's 13. This is my other daughter, Elijah. She just turned 12. This is my son, Duran. He just turned 19. And that's my daughter, Ariana. She's 25. And I'm also a nana, right? I have 3 little grandbabies. Those are my twinsies, Jade and Julia. Julia's on the left, Jade is on the right. And that's my Maya. So that's who I am. I'm a mom, and I don't like to call grandma, but I'm a nana. But at the end of the day, I love being a mom, and that's one of the things that I love. I mean, I don't think there's anything else in the world that I love as much as I love being a mom. But I also love, and it's pretty much up there, being a coach. I love being a coach. I mean, even last night I was on a coaching call with a few of my students. And when I got off, I just was like, man, I just love coaching. Like, I just love it. I love to impart people with my wisdom. I love to share with them my knowledge and the things that I've been able to create online and give that to them. I love it. And to watch them soak it up and, see the light bulbs go off in their heads as I give them this stuff that most gurus out there is going to charge tens of thousands of dollars for. So this is who I am. I'm a mom, I'm a nana, but I'm also here to help you create your own economy so that you can claim your freedom. Because don't you want the freedom to have and be and do whatever you want? It's nothing that feels so great than being able to do that. I've been able to do remarkable things online. Here I am with one of my very first coach and mentor. Her name is Tracy Walker, and we've been, she was my very first mentor, my very first coach. When I first learned this industry, she taught me a lot. Here I am with Rob Four. He's one of the biggest network marketers, MLM. He does, he knows how to do Google pages and things like that. He knows how to rank websites. And here I am with Ray Higdon. Just, I've hung out with millionaires, multi-millionaires. Here I am on stage getting an award for my performances. There I am hanging out in the pool in Arizona on a trip where, again, I was being recognized for having the most sales in my Shopify stores, and I was there to claim a prize. Here I am with another mentor of mine back in the day, David Wood, another multi-millionaire. Here I am with Mark Harbert, the biggest video marketer out there on the internet to date. Here I am with another one of my mentors, Diva Rengia, another multi-millionaire. All I do is hang out with multi-millionaires. Here is Billy Jean is marketing. If you don't know him, look him up. He's a genius when it comes to marketing. Here's my other mentor, Justin Berengia. Again, another multi-millionaire. A genius marketer. He's like the alchemist. He calls himself the alchemist. And here's my buddy, my mentor, my friend, Chris Record. So I've learned and I've rubbed shoulders. This is another friend of mine and a business partner, Kader Kermier, another YouTuber and Shopify enthusiast and just overall awesome affiliate marketer, online marketer. Here I am getting another award, amongst some other elite marketers. But it wasn't always this way. A little over 3 years ago, like I stated, I was broke, I was unhappy, I was stressed out, and I was over $30,000 in debt. And I wanted to start my own business from home, just like many of you, but I just didn't know where to start. And you probably already have your own business, but you're still confused, just like I was. I was confused. I had a business before, right? But I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have a coach. I didn't have anyone sharing with me what it was that I needed to do on a daily basis so that I could make money. Because at the end of the day, I've talked to a lot of people, and let me just come back here. Like I said, I'm going to be going between my slides and my, and me, so that you can connect with me and so that you can see me, so that you don't think I'm just here to read slides. But I talk to a lot of people, right? And one of the things that I have found is that people will say, well, I love what I do, right? I love it. I love that. I hope you guys can see my slides. Wait a second. I hope you all were able to see my slides. See, I have to look at my screen again. I'm sorry if I keep looking up. I'm trying to see what you all see. Okay, I think you were able to see, even though you see everything here. Okay, all right, you see my slides on the side, you see my slides in the middle. That's fine. But I talk to a lot of people, and the thing that I hear most is that I love it. I love my my health and wellness products, or I love whatever it is that you're doing, right? Maybe you love to do hair, maybe you're a beautician, you love fashion, whatever, right? So my thing is this. Yes, you gotta love what you do. You gotta love it, because if you don't love it, then you're not going to be able to effectively market it and sell it. However, love is not enough. Love don't pay the bills, right? You understand? Love don't pay the bills. And what do I mean by that? People love their stuff so much that you're missing the forest for the trees. You love your stuff so much that you're not marketing, and you love it so much that you're selling. Right? And you're probably like, well, Danielle, I thought we were supposed to sell. No, you're not supposed to sell, right? This is why people don't make sales. This is exactly why. And this is why I didn't make sales either when I first got started. I didn't make sales because I was selling too much, as opposed to providing a solution to a problem. That's what it is that you are doing when you are marketing or selling anything. Online, people like to buy, right? Write this down. If you have a pen and paper, write this down, because when I was taught these concepts, guys, and this is what it's all about. It's all about the right concepts. It's all about, it's all about the psychology behind selling. and marketing. When I was told this by some very, savvy marketers, these words that I'm about to give you right now, it changed everything for me. People like to buy, but they don't want to be sold to. People like to buy, but they don't want to be sold to. So if right now you are struggling in your business, I want you to think about, what have you been doing all along to get people to buy from you? Have you been selling? Have you been selling? Like, have you been saying, oh, you got to buy this, join my business, buy my products? Is that, if that's what you've been doing, you've been marketing your business the wrong way. And I say that because I did it. I did it that way. And I failed. For 15 years, I failed. That's right. For 15 years. I was in network marketing for 15 years and I failed because I was having the home parties. I did what they told me to do now. I was having the home parties. I had the sign on my car, and I got the slides, guys, to show you. But like I said, I'm not going to go through all the slides because it's not about the slides. It's about you. It's about the message that you're sending out online to get people to know, to like you, to trust you, and most importantly, to what? Buy from you. Buy from you. And when those words were given to me, people like to buy, but they don't want to be sold to. I had to think differently, right? And I think that's what keeps a lot of people broke and struggling in their business, because they don't understand that concept. They don't understand that they have to market their products, their service, right? Whatever it is, right? You could be a coach, you could be a consultant, you could be an affiliate marketer, you could be a network marketer, you can be a Shopify owner, whatever it is, right? You have to understand that your product doesn't matter as much as you think. Of course, you want to sell great products, right? Of course. Now, I'm not saying, go out there and sell crappy products. You want to sell great products. But what you want to do at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're getting your products in the hands of people who want them, And like literally they're pulling out their credit card because they want it so much. How many of you here watching this webinar have had people message you and say, hey, can you send me the link so I can get started? How many here of you have had people email you and say, I'm ready to get started. Can you please give me the information? How many of you have been sleeping and woke up the next morning and see that you have 5, 10 sales that you've made while you were sleeping? How many of you? If you've had that, say me. Say me in the comments. And I'll be checking the comments soon. But I'm going to bet that most of you haven't. Most of you haven't. And I didn't either before I understood these principles. Now I do. Now I do. How many of you would like to know how to have that? Say me. Say no. Say I would. So this way I'll know which comments are for which question. Say I would. I would like to know. How would you like to know how to have people hungry with their credit card in their hand, waiting to join your program or waiting to buy your products? Or how many of you would like to know how to get people to buy things even while you're sleeping? How many of you would like to know that? Say I would in the comments. Just say I would in the comments. So when I check the comments, I'll know how many of you are eager to learn this stuff. Well, that's what I'm going to talk to you all about tonight. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you some top secret things. Top secret. And I say top secret because the gurus are out there, guys. They're out there. They're on YouTube. They're on Facebook. They're in, they're everywhere. The gurus. And these gurus will not share this stuff with you. They're going to tell you that you need to pay them at least $10,000 for this information I'm about to share with you tonight for free. Okay? So pay attention and turn off distractions. So in order for you to gain any kind of customer, in order for you to be a top salesperson in your industry, you have to learn, and write this down, you're going to have to learn how to market to people who want what you have. That's it. You have to learn how to find them. And when you learn how to find them, I didn't say sell now. Remember, I didn't say sell. What are the words that I'm using? How to market. Most people miss the marketing part. That's where they go wrong. They're just out there selling. So number one that you have to do, and write this down. Write this down. Like I said, I'm deviating from my slides, guys. I'm deviating from my slides. Whether you know me online or not, right? You can see I'm here in my home office. This is my office, like literally. This is my office. Like I got my little library over here. This is my office. I have my boss's chair, right? This is my office that I've created for myself because of my home online business. So you can listen to me or you don't have to, but I'm going to tell you that I know what I'm talking about. I didn't make a 6-figure income online, and my goal is to make a 7-figure income online. My first goal was just to make $10,000 a month, so I could stay home with my kids. That was my goal. I wanted to be home with my kids. I was tired of slaving away at my job. I was tired. I was tired of showing up at the school, I was going to say schoolhouse. My grandmother used to go to the schoolhouse. I was tired of showing up at my job, which was at a school every day, when I could have been hanging out with my kids at their schools. I'm the type of mother where I like to go to the PTA meetings. I like to bring the brownies to the, to the birthday parties. All of my children, I always wanted to do birthday parties with them in their schools. And they did have it for the most part, but not every year. Or, it got to the point where they had to bring their own cake. And I was like, have fun, or cupcakes. I couldn't be there because I couldn't take off all the time. And some of you can relate. How many sick days do you get? Really? How many personal days do you get? Really? Like, there's not that many. And your employers nowadays, people, they are tightening their belts. Why? Why is your paycheck still this small, but the prices of things are going so high? We were talking about that last night on my coaching call, right? My students were like, yeah, the paychecks are not getting any bigger. They're not, and don't expect them to. The only way that you're going to create your own economy is by using the principles that I'm going to outline for you today in this call. Now, I can't outline all of them. I don't have all night, right? Because there's some things that you're going to have to follow, like personal development is key. But what I'm talking about tonight is how to make sales, how to make more money, right? Now, you got to do personal development. That's not negotiable. You got to do personal development. You got to have a mentor. You got to have a coach. Because guess what? You can't do this by yourself. Now, I can tell you, you need a capture page, which you do. You need an autoresponder, which you do. You need to work on yourself. You need to learn some confidence, some influence. You need to learn how to do those things, which you do. You got to learn how to market, which you do. You have to learn how to brand yourself, which you do. All of these things, how in the world do you put all this stuff together? How do you do it? How do you do it? You can't do it by yourself. You need a mentor. You need a coach. You need someone to share with you exactly what they've done. And I'm going to tell you what I've done. I locked arms with my mentors and my coaches. You saw in those slides the people that I'm attached to, and I'm attached to them like glue, right? Most of them, right? Still to this day, they're still, I've had one mentor every step of the way for my last almost 4 years. One mentor to get me into the one place. Then I had another mentor, because at certain parts of your life, in your business journey, you're going to have to grow. So you may outgrow one mentor, and you go and you find another mentor. You go to masterminds. Last night, like I was telling my coaching students, you have to have a mastermind. And this right here is your mastermind. You get to mastermind with other entrepreneurs. Why do you need to do that? Because the people in your house, the people in your neighborhood, the people on your block, how many of them are entrepreneurs? How many? How many of them are still stuck in the matrix, which I'm about to watch after I get off this call tonight? How many of them are still stuck in the matrix, guys? How many of them? How many of you still feel stuck in the matrix? Like you want to get out, like you're clawing. I know that feeling. I used to sit in my car crying, literally. I mean, tears streaming because I wanted to break free of the matrix. I was like, how can I get out of debt? What other option do I have? What, work another job and be out the house even longer away from my kids? Like, that was my only other option. And I said, heck no, heck no, heck no. That's exactly what I said. And I started praying. And I said, God, please just help me. Help me to find somebody that's going to show me the way. And some of you have been praying. And, you know, I tell people this all the time. You pray for something. That something shows up. And then you still discard it. Why do we do that as humans? Why do we do that? Why do we pray for a change? We sit there, we pray for a change. And then when a change comes, we're like, we're not ready. I'm not ready yet. And I say that because some of you have been praying for someone like me to show up in your life. You've been praying for a coach. You've been praying, you know, for someone who can literally help you get to the next level. And then here I come. And then you're like, well, I don't know if I'm ready. Will you ever be ready? I wasn't sure if I was ready. But I said, you know what? I can't look back because I know what's back there. I know what's back there. I've been there. And that is hell back there. I'm moving towards a better future, a more abundant, prosperous future where money flows to me easily and effortlessly because I'm doing what I love every single day. I'm helping people and I'm being true to myself and to my calling and to my mission. And we all have a calling and a mission and a purpose. You may just think you're an entrepreneur or you're trying to become an entrepreneur. Danielle, I just want to make some money. I get it. I get it. But I'm going to tell you, you're not just here to make money. You're here to change your life. You're here to change your life. And that's what you have to say to yourself. I'm here to change my life. I used to write that in my journal. I want to change my life. I want to change my life. I'm not here to play around. I want to change my life. And guess what? I want to help change the lives of other people. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm so blessed. That's why I make money in sales and money just flows to me easily and effortlessly. Because I understand energy. I understand, you know, the mechanics behind what I'm doing. It's not about the money, guys. It's not about the money. Remember that. I don't care how many sales you make. If you just do your business for your money, eventually your money's going to dry up. You have to be in business for other people. Your product, your service, whatever you're offering is for the people who are watching. It's for the people who want it. It's for the people who need it. And here you come as a marketer, as an entrepreneur. You don't even have to know everything about the product. You don't have to know the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s of it. You don't have to know all that. All you have to do is be a product of your product, use your product, believe in your product, you know, and talk about the benefits so that people can relate to you. Show up as that person who cares. These are another few words that was taught to me by my mentors. Write this down. People don't care how much you know. They don't care. They don't care if you know the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s of all the products and the services and this and that and the other. People don't care about how much you know. All they care about is how much you care about them. That's it. And guys, that's the secret. I've always run my business from day one. And I can even, I should have had it out here. From what I used to write, you know, as my goals, as my mission to help people around the world. And guess what? I've been able to do it. I work with people all over the globe, But I had set that intention because my business, yes, I wanted to make $10,000, but my main focus was the people. How can I help more people? Every morning I wake up, that's my prayer. How can I help more people today? How can I show up as my true, authentic self and help more people? How can I? How can I use my heart, my skills, my talents that I've been blessed with to help more people? And that's what you have to do, my friend. You have to wake up every morning. I don't care how bad your situation is right now, because believe me, my situation was terrible. 3.5 years ago, I was in a toxic relationship, abusive, just awful, awful. For 20 years, I was in that kind of situation. Verbally abusive, alcoholism, you name it, it was going on in my household. So I was in a bad state. So not only did I want to, help people and make $10,000 a month, quit my job, but I also wanted to leave my husband. Just to put it out there, because of what I was going through. And the more I got in tune with what I wanted to do for my future and how I wanted to show up for other people, that feeling of me wanting to leave that situation became stronger and stronger and stronger. And I literally was able to move from that to where I am now. I relocated. Not only did I leave, I left thousands of miles away. And I was put here, and I set that intention. I knew that that's where I wanted to go, because my focus was more than just, this little cluster that I had created for myself. This little, I don't know what it was. If you want to call it a family, I mean, I guess we can call it a family, but it didn't feel like a family. What I have now feels like a family. Myself, my children, my puppy, we're a family, right? We're a family. But my mission, right, was global. It's to help others. It's to share my products. It's to share my opportunity. It's to share my knowledge. It's to share my skills. And a lot of time I show up on YouTube. I show up on Facebook. I share these things for free. I don't sell everything. I share this for free. I've had people tell me, and I have it on the slides, but like I said, forget the slides. I'm speaking to you from my heart tonight, because I want you to win. I want you to win. I want you to win, because if I could do this, I was a teenage mom, guys. My mother died when I was 15 years old. She died of the big C, cancer. My father, he was also an alcoholic. He left. So I literally raised myself from the time I was 15 years old. I became a teenage mother at the age of 18. I was on public assistance because I didn't know any better. That's what I saw my parents do. They were on public assistance, right? But something in me was like, no, I don't like this feeling. So I got a job, right? I started working from the time I always worked at 16. From the time I was 16, I always had a job. But when I had the baby at 18, I was like, okay, so what do I do? I couldn't work right away. So I had to go on public assistance, right? Then I went to work, but my work was what? I had odd jobs. I had dropped out of school when I was in 11th grade after my mom passed away. I had dropped out of school. I didn't have a high school diploma. So I went back to school. I got my GED. Then I went to college. I got my degree. I went back to college to get my master's degree, but I dropped out of that. I didn't finish that. But you see, what I'm saying is this. I had a very, very rough start. I'd say all that to say this. I had a very rough start. Very rough. Very rough. And if I could do this, right, even in the midst of being married in an unideal situation, still running my business, tuning out the stuff that was going on in my household, tuning it out literally, and focusing on my mission, focusing on the people I came to serve. I could do this. Teenage mom, being married, toxic relationship, getting in debt. I could do this. Anybody can. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. But it takes work, and it takes discipline. And like I said, it takes someone to literally show you the ropes. Making sales is easy. Making sales is easy. I've had days where I've made $20,000 in a day. Making sales is easy, but it's not about the money. It's about what the money can do for you. It's about what the money can allow you to do for others. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Let me see if you guys are with me. Let me check my does this make sense, guys? Does this make sense? Let me come up here. I think I have to look. I'm sorry, I'm looking up. I have to look at here to see the just let me know if what I'm saying makes sense, everybody. If you're with me. Okay, John, awesome. John says we don't see the manifestation until months after it happens. Then all of a sudden, absolutely, absolutely, John. Let me tell you something. Let me just reiterate. Let me expound on that a little bit. You know, I prayed for a long time, right? But at the same time, like I said, some people are not ready, right? You're not ready. And things only come to you when you're ready. That's when you start to really understand it. That's when you really understand it. And then you can be like, oh, wow. Yeah, like John says, my prayers were answered. My prayers were answered. But you know what? Sometimes we just don't get it. We could have it right in front of our face, like right here. And we're still looking like, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, awesome, John. Victoria says, hi, Danielle. Hi, Victoria. How do you find a mentor? I want to talk about that. Paula says, I would. Awesome, Paula. Paula's one of my students. Awesome. Shirley says, I would like to know. Beautiful. John says, I would like to know. Victoria says, I would. Raisa says, thanks. Hey, hey, hey. Awesome. Glad to have you guys here. Glad to see all of you here. So yeah, how do you find a mentor, right? How do you find a mentor? Well, a mentor, I always tell people this, right? A mentor is someone who understands you. It's usually someone who has, been where you've been, right? And they have now what you desire. That's what you look for in a mentor and a coach, right? Now, a mentor and a coach, they can be, and I've taught on this before, right? I've taught on the difference between a sponsor, a mentor, and a coach. There's three types of people in this industry. Network marketing usually has a sponsor, right? I've been in network marketing before. I had a sponsor. But was she necessarily a mentor to me and a coach? I would have to say no, right? She sponsored me. And, her philosophies just weren't like my philosophies. Once I got up underneath her, I realized like, her outlook. I remember one time, and I've told this story before. One time she told me, because I was in network marketing. I just found a way to use online marketing to bring in more people, right? I had learned how to use online marketing practices to bring in more people in my business. And I started, selling more things. Even though I didn't really know what I was doing at the time, I was just following the steps that this system had laid out. And so it started, working for me. Even though I quit the system later because it dried up just as fast as it worked, just as fast as it dried up. So I didn't understand it because I was so new to the system. But I wasn't new to network marketing. But I was new to this particular network marketing company. And so one day, I was talking to one of my friends, she was and this was a health and wellness company. She was into health and wellness. And so I had brought her in and she was using the products or whatever. And so my sponsor, right, she told me, she's like, oh, I see your friend. I'm not going to mention her name. She's like, I see your friend, so-and-so is using the products. That's so great. Why don't you sign her up to be a rep? I said, well, she's not ready. She's like, no, sign her up. You got to get it while the iron is hot. And those words right there, when she said that to me, turned me like totally off, because at that moment, and I said, I don't see my friend as an iron. That's exactly what I told her. I said, I don't see my friend as an iron that I have to get while it's hot. Like, I didn't like that. To me, in my eyes, She was just in it for the sales, because in network marketing, you know, if I make a sale, she's my sponsor. If I make a sale, she makes money, you know? And so I just didn't like that. That was one of the things I didn't like. And I didn't like when we used to get on the calls. I don't know. It just rubbed me the wrong way. She just wasn't a mentor to me. Long story short, she was my sponsor, but she was not a mentor or a coach to me. And there was nothing that she could tell me that I would really listen to be honest. And so needless to say, I quit that network marketing company, you know, because of her and because of the products. They started, you know, just didn't agree with me anymore. And I went a whole nother direction. But yeah, so you know, there's a difference between a sponsor, a mentor, and a coach. Now, a mentor, right? A mentor is somebody who you can follow. You can follow a mentor, right? I have a lot of people that tell me that I'm their mentor, right? I've never seen them. I've never really like spoken to them like one-on-one. I've never, you know, maybe they've messaged me, but they've watched a lot of my videos. They're on my email list. They read my blog posts. We're probably even friends on Facebook. They're in my groups and things like that. So they follow me and they follow my content. So I've become a mentor to them. Like one of my mentors, and I always say, is Jim Rohn. He was my very first mentor because I was in network marketing in 1999. And I went to a conference and he was on stage and he started talking about all these principles, which back then like went over my head. But it was my first opening to personal development was Jim Rohn. And even to this day, I listen to Jim Rohn. Like he is my mentor. You know, he's no longer with us, but he's my mentor. And he doesn't know he didn't know I existed, you know, but to me, he was my mentor. He mentored me through many facets of my career as I move forward, right? And he always talked about how you have to have a mentor, right? And I just always saw that he was. So I have many mentors. I have many people who I admire. But, you know, you have to be careful with mentors also. You know, you have to make sure that they are all speaking the same language. This is how I like to say it, because you can't have so many different people giving you so many different, points of views. Your mentors should have all of their content, all of their philosophies should be in sync with each other. So let's say you're following 5 different people. That's 5 different mentors to you, right? And if you're watching their videos, you're listening to them, you are, you know, every time they go live, you're watching them on Facebook or whatever. But make sure that they are all in sync, right? You can have a health mentor. You can have a financial mentor. Like there was this lady I was following. I don't know what happened to her, but but she always talked about these real estate deals and all this. And I mean, she was just really, really informative. So to me, she became my real estate mentor, but I got to find out where she is. She hasn't been around for a while, but every time she went live, I was watching her and like, wow, I'm going to join her program. Like that's what I used to say to myself. Like, I want to know more about what she's doing. So you see, these are mentors. Mentorship is free. Right? I always tell people you don't have to pay for a mentor. A mentor is someone, like I said, they may not even know you exist. They just don't. They don't know you're there. You're just following them. You're listening to them. You love their personality. You love their knowledge. You love, you know, the things that they share. That's a mentor. And you can have, you know, quite a few mentors. I have quite a few mentors. There's people that I read their books. Like Dan Kennedy. To me, he's one of my mentors. I read all of his books, all of Dan Kennedy's stuff. I read. He's a mentor to me. He's a marketing mentor. He's a wonderful example of a great marketer, and I love his content and I love his books and I buy all of them. So he's a mentor to me. Jim Rohn, like I said, he's a mentor. Chris Record is a mentor to me. So all of these people are mentors. Now, what's the difference between a sponsor? So you know the difference between a sponsor. A sponsor is somebody who sponsors you in an MLM deal. That's it. They're your sponsor, and they probably don't even know much than, you know, my mouse here knows, you know, but they sponsored you. You were lucky. You got them as a sponsor, or maybe not so lucky, right? That happened to me. When I first signed up and I thought I was signing up underneath my mentor, right? I thought so, but I had clicked on somebody else's link by accident, and come to find out this person that I thought I signed up with, it wasn't so. I was signed up with somebody else, which happened to be, it was just crazy. I was like three levels down from the person that I thought I was signing up with. Don't know how it happened, but it happened. But lo and behold, I got closer to my mentor anyway. So I'm grateful for that. That's how the universe works, right? So that's a sponsor, mentor. What's a coach, right? And that's what I wanted to be talking about tonight for the next 15 minutes or so, is about coaching, right? Because to me, a mentor is great to have. A mentor, you can read their books, their articles, their blog posts, their videos, right? Like I said, you can watch their videos, you can follow them on Facebook, that kind of stuff. However, you can't always get close to a mentor, right? Only unless you're in the same city, the same state, wherever, right? And you actually reach out to this person. I had someone actually work for me. She worked for me for a period of time. She contacted me because she saw that I was doing very well with my Shopify store, and she had wanted to start her own Shopify store. And she asked me if there was anything that I could do, that she could do for me. Actually, she wanted to work for me, and in exchange for mentorship. Right. And I was like, wow, that's great. So she actually worked for me. I gave her all the tools that she needed to know about how to run a Shopify store. She actually managed my Shopify store, and she gave me great feedback and, all that stuff. So, I was like, even though she was in another state, but she contacted me. Right. She contacted me, and in exchange for mentorship on my part, she asked to work for me, for free. And so that I could mentor her. And that's exactly what I did. And now she's going on to start her own Shopify store, and she's very much into fashion and things like that. So, that was great. Like I've had people ask me that too since then, if they could exchange some kind of services for my mentorship. But it never really went into fruition. But like this girl did, she worked for me for quite some time, for quite a few months. So, that's close bonding mentorship, where someone reaches out to you, like I said, I have people reach out to me and ask me, can you be my mentor? But a lot of times people want you to be their mentor, but a mentor is not going to come looking for you. I always say this, like if you come to me and you say, Danielle, I really admire you. I've been watching you. I've been following you. I love your content, this, that, and the other. I love what you do, yada, yada, yada. Can you mentor me? And I'm going to say, sure, sure. But it's up to you to show up. Like, I'm not going to say, okay, today I'm going live at 3:00. So make sure you're on there so that you can know. No, it's up to you, because you're the seeker, right? You're the seeker. I don't want to say I'm the sage and you're the seeker, but that's practically what a mentor is, right? The mentor is the sage. You're the seeker. Right. And so it's up to you to see where the sage is today and what he or she is doing. And so that you can be there, right? To let them know, hey, I'm here. So if you want me to mentor you and I'm live, you want to say, hey, Danielle, how you doing? Right? Let me know that you're here. Does that make sense? That's what it is. That's how you get your mentor's attention. And you go out there and you make a name for yourself. That's why people know me in this industry. I've made a name for myself. I came from nowhere. And now I'm one of the top marketers in this industry. Everybody pretty much knows Danielle K. Howell, right? I'm one of the people that knows people in this industry. So because I proved myself. I didn't do it on purpose, but in a way I did. I'm going to tell you another story, right? Before I get to the coach part. This is very important, right? When you want to market, this is very important. When I first started my business, right? Maybe not right away, but when I started making some money in my business, I started really coming into my own, started generating lots and lots of leads, hundreds of leads, even thousands of leads a month, lots and lots of leads, making sales. I was on every leaderboard, the income, and this was an affiliate program that I was a part of. I was on the income board, the leads board, you name it. I was up there with all the big names in this industry in this particular company. A lot of people in this company, and I was in the leaderboards. And since then, any affiliate company that I've ever been in, I've always been on the leaderboards ever since. Like any company that I'm ever a part of, I've always been on the leaderboards. But this was the first time I had, done any affiliate marketing. And but I started doing some really great work in my business. I started making making money. I had my first $1,500 a day. I started going on to make $5,000 a month. I started really started seeing some real results in my business. And so it came a point where in this company, they had this Monday night call, right? Every Monday. And so they would pick like rising stars to be on this call. And so I was like, oh, well, hopefully I'll be on the call. So my mentor and my coach at the time, right? She was in this company. And she messaged me and a few other leaders. We were considered leaders on the team because we was affiliate network marketing kind of thing. And so she messages us in a private Facebook group messenger, and she says, the owner of the company wants me to pick someone from our team to be on the Monday night call, right? So I'm like, wow, I'm on the leaderboard, right? And so she mentioned my name. She's like, Danielle, it's between you. And she mentioned two other people. One was a couple. So they were two. And then one other person and then me. So it was 4 of us all together, but one, I'm just saying one because they were a couple. And so I was excited, right? I was like, yes, I was just excited. So then the day came, it was like the day before that Monday. And so she tells us who she chose. Boy, was I disappointed. I was disappointed because she didn't choose me. She chose the couple. And so I was just like dumbfounded. And because before this was in a group message that we had. So I private messaged her on Facebook. And I said, why didn't you choose me? Why did you choose the other couple? And the only reason I asked that question was because they weren't on the leaderboards. Like like I said, they weren't rocking and rolling like I was. Like, like they just weren't there. I don't even know if they had made any sales. I don't know, but they weren't on the leaderboards. But the words that she said to me, she said, I didn't pick you, Danielle, because nobody knows you. I was like, wow, like that was like a dagger in my heart. And I tell this story to my private coaching students because it's so important to get out there and be noticed. So yes, I was making sales, and especially if you want to be recognized. And in this industry, you want to be recognized, right? You want to. Now, if you don't want to be recognized, you shouldn't be online. Online, you want recognition, like especially when you are doing some major things in your business. So when she said that to me, it literally hit me in the heart, like, wow, what does she mean? Nobody knows you. But at that moment, I was upset, and I was upset with her. I'm not even going to lie, but I had to look inside of myself. I am, and I always like to say this, I don't like to say it, but I'm honest. I'm an introvert. Like I'm an introvert by heart. Like, I'm an introvert. I was a very shy child. I'm just an introvert by nature. Right. So it takes a lot for me to mingle, like, especially online, because it's like, online, you really need to mingle, but you do. Right. So and that's what she meant when she said it. Of course, I was like, wow, what does she mean? But at that moment, I said, I had vowed to myself, nobody will never not know me again. Nobody will never not know me again. I had vowed that to myself that night when she told me that nobody knew me. And right after that, I'm not going to say right, maybe like, a couple weeks later, not only was I featured on the call, it wasn't a phone call anymore, because the couple was featured on a phone call. I was featured on a webcast in front of tens of thousands of people. I was even featured on the sales video of that company for their new product. This was after she told me nobody knew me. And since then, not only was I featured on that, another affiliate company, I was featured, like I said, always on the leaderboards. Again, featured my testimonial videos on the sales page. Even now, currently, I'm on a sales page video of a company giving my testimonial. I help out the company, and I do a webcast every Thursday in front of hundreds of thousands of people. Right now, we took a little hiatus because it's another space that I'm in crypto space. But nobody, I've been featured on webcasts on lots and lots of different platforms. And, I've been interviewed on podcasts. I've had people ask me if I could be a guest on their Facebook Lives, on their page, and we could share it on our page. So, so that when somebody says, when I say that, you have to be known in this industry, and you have to have, you get your mentor's attention, right? You got to get their attention. And that's what I teach in my coaching session. And that now brings me to the point in this webinar where I want to offer you something. Okay, so if this webinar has been informative and if you've enjoyed this webinar, I appreciate you coming on. But now I do want to share with you my coaching. I want to be able to coach and mentor as many people as possible in this industry. Why? Because I know the power that it has. I know that you can literally change your life and the lives of your family members. I've changed my children's lives. My daughter came in here the other day. Let me just grab this link over from, I'm on two screens. I literally, my daughter, right? She came in the other day, and like I told you guys, we moved from that toxic relationship, right? We moved. And so not only did we move, and they stayed. It's not like I ran away. Well, I guess you could say I kind of ran away, but not really. They knew it was coming. They already knew that we had to leave that situation. They knew it, right? So so it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard like when the family like, oh my gosh, we got to leave. And I picked up my children and we traveled 2,000 miles from New York to Florida. I got my own house, not a dime from anyone else, my own home. And I am here with my 3 children in a 6-bedroom house. I have 4.5 bathrooms in my home. I live right across the street from a beautiful lake. I don't know if any of you have seen many of my pictures on Facebook, but I am extremely blessed. My children, they go to one of the best schools in America. We live in Hunters Creek, Florida, which has been labeled the 25th best place to live in America. And I do this. And it's funny because people ask me, when I meet people out here, because I'm new to Florida, they're like, well, what do you do for work? How were you able to move from? I'm like, I work for myself. I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own business. And they're like, oh, not many people can do what I've been able to do. And I'm blessed. But the thing about it is this, I want to teach more people how to do it. That's where my heart lies. I want to teach people how to build a business. I don't even care if you don't have a business right now. I can introduce you to business opportunities that I'm a part of that has literally doubled, tripled, quadrupled my income. And most times with me not even having to do much work. But my thing is this. I want to teach people how to become free. I want to teach people how, and if you have any kind of trust and love in your heart, people that coach with me, they know, and I like I said, I got all these testimonials here, guys. Literally, I got all the slides with all the videos and people, saying the great stuff about me, and it's humbling. Like, I'm humbled by it, but I'm just getting started. My mission is to help free 100 families a year. I want to show that mom that, first of all, if you're in an abusive relationship, you don't need that. Love yourself, right? I had to love myself. I had to clean up my act. I had to get rid of some really bad stuff in my life. I had to clean all that out because I was carrying around baggage from my childhood. That's something that I discovered about myself. To even allow me to be in a situation like that for so long, it all stemmed from my childhood, right? I can even say, like I said, my father was an alcoholic. How ironic that I married an alcoholic, right? How ironic is that, right? I want to save people. Yes, I want to save the world. I got to be honest. I want to save the world. I love people. As much as an introvert as I am, I love people. And I love to see people win. I love when people say, Danielle, look at this. I just did this. You taught us this. And look, I got this. Like, I would like to see people with results. You can go down my timeline on Facebook. You'll see people say, Danielle, thank you for your coaching, your mentoring. Just having you as my coach has changed my life. It's just something that I believe that if you learn this stuff, and I'm not techie. I know you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, you online, you probably have to know all this technical stuff. You don't. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my screen here. You don't have to know all this technical stuff. All you have to know is that you want more for yourself and more for your life. That's all you need to know. That you are ready to step into your abundant future. That you're ready to lock arms with somebody who loves you, who will show you all of her processes. If I had my students here tonight, I know Paula's here, but she just got started a couple weeks ago. But if I had some of my older students, they're probably here, but they're just not saying anything. They will tell you, I literally go behind the scenes of everything that I do. Everything. I hold nothing back. I'm probably one of the realest people you'll ever meet. You know, I'm the one, like on my Monday morning calls this week, I got so many people saying, Danielle, that call was so powerful. I was literally crying on my call. Literally, like crying. Because first of all, I was crying because I'm so overwhelmed with gratitude, right? And this is one of the things that I teach my students, how to have that attitude of gratitude, how to get rid of baggage, because I know baggage plagues us. Baggage can plague you and you won't even realize it. You just keep saying, why do I keep ending up in the same spot? It's baggage. It's baggage that you got to ditch. You got to get rid of some stuff. You got to literally like, you got to get rid of it. And I teach my students how to do that. So what's the difference between a sponsor, a mentor? Here we come to the coaching part, right? How to lock arms with a coach. A coach is somebody who's going to show you the way. Yes, you have to pay for coaching, but I'm probably one of the only coaches in this industry that will never make you pay $10,000 for coaching. And I'm the only one in this industry that gives you one-on-one coaching. I'm the only one in this industry that does group coaching and one-on-one coaching. One of my students last night, we were on a group coaching session. She's like, Danielle, I like this. I like this group session. She's like, I like it because, again, you get to mastermind. I allow you to mastermind with other entrepreneurs so that you can understand how to build your business successfully. Everything you need to do from beginning to end. So what I'm offering you guys today, and I hope and pray that you take me up on my offer, because I don't know how long I'm going to have this offer going. For those of you who are interested, I am offering you my coaching services. 90 days. I'm offering you my 90-day boot camp. It's a 90-day entrepreneur boot camp where you are going to get me for 90 whole days. And let me just share my screen again because I do have some slides and I want to share with you exactly what you're going to get on this boot camp. Okay, so let me just share my screen. There is a link down below and you will be able to see what it is that I am offering. Alrighty, let me just see if I can share my screen here. Here we go. So let me just share with you my screen. All right. Let me go back to the slide where I was instead of going to the same slides over and over. So hopefully this webinar has been informative for you and you understand what it is that you need to accomplish in order to move forward in your life and in your business. I'm just going to fast forward to all this stuff because we kind of went through half of this stuff here. Like I said, I have loads and loads of testimonials, guys, loads of them. I've worked with people all around the world. Here's me, coaching some of my students. Here's me doing my group coaching. I coach people all around the world, from Shopify coaching. I coach them on how to do Shopify. I show them how to run Facebook ads. I show them how to do Instagram. These are people, because of my coaching, made their first sale, right? They made their first sale. Patricia says Danielle is the best coach in the online industry. Here's Dee. She made her first sale. This is Nelson. Cha-ching. I want to thank Danielle for coaching me. Akil, another sale today. Listen, I show people how to get results. Sandra made my first sale. Eric, he's one of my coaching students. Here's me. This is me when I said that I coach people through webinars with $1 million earners. This is me in the crypto space teaching some students on what's going on. Here I am again, coaching. I've only known Danielle for a few months and she's impacted me. Bola, outstanding coaching, Danielle. This is another one of my students. Deborah, I'm not going to play all the testimonials, guys. Another testimonial. These people, real people who have taken my coaching, not only found a coach in me, but a mentor. Not only will I be your coach, but I'll be your mentor. Your mentor. I'm going to show you what to do every single day in your business so that you can go on to make incredible strides in your life. Are you spinning your wheels right now? Like how I was. Do you even know what income producing activities are? I didn't. This is how I was feeling, right? This is how I was feeling. And most home business owners are. So this is the good news, guys. I listen to my coach. I follow my success plan, even when it was hard, even when, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. This is me. Like I said, I've been on every leaderboard. I've created my own success blueprint to show people how to do this. You've probably read it. I've been featured on Winning Women Network Spotlight. I've done it all. And this is my beautiful, beautiful home down here in sunny, beautiful Florida. And like I said, I show people how to do it. And these are just testimonial after testimonial after testimonial after testimonial after testimonial after testimonial after testimonial. Okay, so you learn that you need a mentor and a coach, right? Someone that's going to show you what to do and how to do it, right? We didn't talk too much about overload. We're going to talk about that. When you get my coaching and when you get my mentorship, I'm going to share with you how to acquire the skills that you need and have someone look at your marketing. I'm going to look at your stuff. I was on a coaching call earlier today with one of my Shopify students, and we put a nice plan together because right now is almost Chinese New Year. So when you're drop shipping, you can't really, sell. You can sell, but the drop shipping is going to take a very long time. So we put a nice plan into place, and she's excited about this new plan. I show you exactly, and then we're going to meet again so I can show her how to do how to look at her ads and things like that. But that the fastest way to failure is doing stuff on your own. You've been doing it all on your own all this time. So, another testimonial. And I just want to just fast forward to my offer, right? My 90-day entrepreneur boot camp, right? This is one of my students here. She was getting more activity on her page. She started generating leads and making sales. These are all of my students, guys. All of my students, all of my students, all of my students, all of my students. Sales after sales after sales after sales after sales after sales. So basically, my thing is this. Let me ask you, do you want to get coached and mentored by somebody that knows how to get results and knows how to show others how to do it too? Because like I said, I'm the only one. The only one. You can go search for yourself. You can go search for yourself. But I'm the only one in the industry that does private coaching with my students at no extra cost. You get coaching. You can sign up for somebody's program, but if you want private coaching, guess what? You're going to pay extra. You can go research that for yourself. People do not do one-on-one coaching. I'm the only one that does it. Why? Because I want you to win. I'm not a guru. I don't care. I don't care if I become a multi-billionaire. I will still do one-on-one coaching because I want people to win. I want everybody to become multi-billionaires so that you don't ever have to worry about where your next, I remember I used to have to worry about how I'm going to pay my next bill. How I'm going to pay my next bill. That was my worries. So you don't ever have to worry about money ever again. I have no money worries. I don't worry about money anymore. And you would think I would worry about money now that I'm on my own and I got this big house. And I never had all this. I used to live in an apartment in New York City, a 3-bedroom apartment. I didn't have all this. I didn't have all this. I never have to worry about money ever again. I know how to make money on autopilot anytime I need, anytime I want money. I get it. And I'm going to show, and this is what I show people how to do. I show you how to do it too. You get bi-weekly group coaching with me every single month, and you get one-on-one coaching with me. And you're going to get over $25,000 worth of bonuses. So let me ask you again, are you ready to lock arms with a mentor and a coach and create a successful business in 90 days or less? Say yes. Say yes if you are ready. I'm going to look at the chat. Just say yes if you are ready to change your income, change your life. And let me just see who's ready and who is here and if you're with me. So let me answer some questions. How do you find people who want your product? Yep, we find them online. I show you how to do all of that. All of that. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. You don't see all the slides. Well, I'm not showing all the slides. I'm just kind of like going through it. But I want to know if this makes sense, guys. If this excites you, and are you ready to create a successful business? Who's here is ready to create a successful business? Because I want to know people who are tired of struggling, who's tired of living paycheck to paycheck, who's tired of the same old, same old. I want to know who's excited about literally living life on your own terms. I just want to know who here is excited as much as I was excited to find this stuff out. If you're excited, just say yes in the comments and let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So this is what I'm offering, guys. My 90-day boot camp is here, and my 90-day boot camp is going to give you all that you need to get results. In your business. Another student. I just got so many students, and like I said, this is a webinar only offer. Okay, so I don't know how long I'm going to keep this offer up, but there is a link below. So go ahead and click that link. If you are ready, you're going to get my Instagram course. I'm going to show you how, when I first started my business, how I was able to create my first $1,500 day using Instagram. Awesome. And you're going to get that course. This is Sonia, another student.
Quick thank you to Danielle Howe.
Again, like, I'm not playing all the videos tonight, guys. But she took my Instagram course, started, and you're gonna see her in the course. Like, you're gonna see all these people. You're gonna get my Shopify course. This is the course that I showed people how to make $1,000 in 30 days. You're gonna get this course for free when you sign up with me tonight on this webinar. Again, another testimonial. You're gonna get my Facebook ads intensive course. This is a $297 value. I'm gonna show you how I generate Facebook ads for 1 penny a click. 1 penny a click for Facebook ads. This has been my top secret to running Facebook ads. Someone asked me, so how do you get people to buy your products? Haha, that is it. Running 1 penny a click Facebook ads. And as you can see here, you make it, and I can see it maybe kind of small, but here's one of my students. And she says, the magic is starting to work, Danielle. She was getting 1 penny a click Facebook ads. I have another Shopify training that you're going to get, my DK Shop. Again, this is a 6-week course. If you're into Shopify, you want to know more about Shopify, you get this course. It's helped many people. This is Elena. This helped her make her sales in her store. You're going to learn free and paid marketing strategies. So I don't just focus on paid strategies with Facebook ads. I'm going to show you how to do free marketing as well. You're also going to get my 5-step automation course, which teaches you step-by-step in my 5 simple steps how to automate your business online. So that, like I said, remember, you want to be making sales while you're sleeping, while you're out at the pool, while you are on the beach, wherever you are. You want to be automated. You want to automate your business. And this course will get in. This course, again, is free. This is one of my students from that course. I have so many students, so many testimonials. Literally, like you can see, I work with people all around the world. Marie's from Australia. I'm not gonna play the things tonight. Maybe I should, but I don't want to keep you guys here too long. But you want to go ahead and click the button. There is a 2-pay option available. My course is $497. It's only $497. You get all of this for only $497, or you can do a 2-pay for only $267. So there's no excuse, right, for you to fail any longer. If you waited to the end and you've been on this webinar all this time and you have seen what I can help you create, you want to go ahead and grab your spot, because when they're gone, they're gone. I'm only going to be taking a few people into my next boot camp. Okay, this is an offer, a webinar offer only. So go ahead and take action before this webinar ends for only $497. Okay, this is Deborah again. She was full of tears because what she was able to create in her business. So if you are ready, and you are ready to go ahead and click the link and get my boot camp, like I said, this is a webinar only promotion. Okay, and you can get it now for only $497 1-pay, or you can do a 2-pay option for only $267. I'm literally going to show you how to go from 0 to hero in just 90 days. You're going to learn how to create a profitable business that gets results so that you can gain momentum and have the success that I and so many others have had, been able to gain by utilizing my 90-day success blueprint. All right, so go ahead, click that link below and get started today. So let's just recap all the stuff that you're going to get. You're going to get 94 days of outright pure coaching with me. Coaching, mentoring, teaching, and guidance that will put you on the road to online success immediately. You're going to be on the road from day one. Day one. People that come into my boot camp, they're like, oh my gosh, from day one, the stuff that I work with you on, it's like none other. I guarantee you. You're going to get all of your questions answered with my hybrid one-on-one and group coaching. Remember, you're going to get 2 one-on-one coaching sessions with me, and you're going to get bi-weekly group coaching with me. And that's throughout the whole duration of your 90 days. And that's valued at $10,000. You're not going to pay less than that, guys. You can go out there and you can think you can pay $10,000, less than $10,000 for anybody that makes as much money as I do. You can go out there and find out, and you're going to see they're not going to take you. You're going to pay. You're going to pay. I don't want people to break their pockets to work with me because I want you to win. Remember that. So you're going to get access to my done for you step-by-step blueprint that you can copy and use for your marketing. I give you marketing tools that you can use. Literally just rip me off and I give it to you for free so that you don't have to come up with your own marketing materials. I give you access to my 5-step automation course. Again, a $297 value. Bonus number 4, you're going to get my Instagram crash course, which is $297. You're going to get my access to my highest converting marketing funnels that is sure to bring you leads every single day. I teach you how to create funnels. Again, somebody asked me, well, how do you find the people? Funnels, 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 and social media. That's what I do. That's how I've been able to do what I do. Social media is your best friend. Trust me. And making a nice, super duper high converting marketing funnel, which I show you exactly how to do it. You're going to get my detailed Shopify courses. You're going to get not just one course, but you're going to get 2 of my courses. You're going to get my done for you email autoresponder. Yes, you got to learn emails. I'm going to show you how to email your leads and turn them into sales. My autoresponders makes my leads buy things from email. So you never have to realize, you never have to hear, oh, no, thank you. You never have to hear a no ever again. You don't have to hear it. You don't have to hear a no because everything that I teach you is automated. You're going to get access to my 30 days of success masterclass series. And this is a total value of $26,635. And that is my 100% guarantee. I guarantee you everything as I promised you will get in this course and more. I promise you. So let's just listen to my coach right here, my mentor.
What's up, Daniel? How? Just wanted to shoot this quick video to say I appreciate you and much respect for all your success that you're having. I see your posts daily inside the 4% group, sharing your screenshots, and it seems every single day you're earning a commission, whether it's from ClickBank and 4% or GetResponse or ClickFunnels or ClickMagic or Techademics or Ecom. And kudos to you. My hat goes off because I see you're helping so many of your new team members have success and duplicate exactly what you're doing. And that's what leadership is all about. So I'm just honored to have you on our team and just wanted to shoot this to let you know if there's anything I can do to support you, just let me know. And if you're watching this right now and you're on Danielle's team, you're very blessed. And if you're watching this and you're on the fences saying, should this, is this a woman I should be following? Yes. Absolutely. My wife, Dee, and I love working with Danielle. Her results speak for herself. When you have somebody succeeding at this level, hang on to them, do everything you could to get as close as you could to be mentored by them, because ultimately that's the fastest shortcut to success. So keep doing what you're doing, Danielle. Excited to see you soon at the next event. I'll talk to you soon. Love and light.
So that is my coach and my mentor. Let me just pause this. That's my coach and my mentor, Justin Berengia. He's a multi-millionaire. And, he talks about team because, like I said, I'm a coach. I'm an affiliate marketer. I do all of this stuff. I do e-commerce. I do cryptocurrency, you name it. And that's one of the things that I also teach, how to create multiple streams of income for yourself so you're never relying on one income stream like your job. That was the biggest mistake. And I think that is the biggest mistake that most people make, relying on one income stream. because if that income stream dries up, you're in hot water. So yeah, that is my mentor and my coach, and I do a lot of things with him, and he's taught me how to make a lot of money in this industry. He's just one of the people who's taught me how to make a lot of money. And remember I said, you grab the attention of your mentors, right? I got his attention. He says every day he sees me, and I'm helping everybody that I work with succeed as well. So, this is Maria Colon, another one of my students. This is Sherry Wade, another one of my students. This is Desmond Soon, another one of, well, he was my business partner.
My name is Desmond Soon. I'm making this testimonial video for Miss Danielle Howe.
And so that's it, guys. I want to thank you for attending. And most importantly, I look forward to coaching you to success, because ultimately, right, we are here to do great things. This is what I believe. I believe that we are all here for a purpose. We are all here to touch each other and to learn from each other and to grow from each other and to help others grow. I have learned a skill. I've learned this. It took me some time to learn it. I failed in network marketing for 15 years. 15 years I failed. But when I was ready, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When I was ready, my teacher appeared. And I'm so thankful. And I've been a teacher and a coach and a mentor and a sponsor to so many people. And what I'm offering you today is an opportunity, which I feel is an opportunity of a lifetime, to be coached as someone, like my mentor said, who's succeeding at this level. To offer you what I'm offering you is, you won't find it. You won't find it. So go ahead, my friend, click that link and get access to my 90-day boot camp. Even on the boot camp sales page, you're going to see even more testimonials of people who have worked with me, who've gotten incredible results in their business, and who are going on to do incredible things in their business and in their lives for themselves. They now are living a laptop lifestyle. You will never, I was telling my kids today, I was like, you know what? I think I want to move to like Costa Rica or somewhere. Like literally, we can live, like I'm getting my children's passports now. We're in the process. Like we can literally live anywhere we choose. We can travel anywhere we want. My brother-in-law texted me today and he said, your sister's going to be 50 years old this year. We want to go to Aruba. I was like, let's do it. Let's do it. Like literally, he's like, you can bring your laptop because you can bring your laptop. You can do work if you need to. Like, of course I'm bringing my laptop. Or I may just leave my laptop home. Like, it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't matter. I don't have to be on top of my business. I literally work probably 4 hours a week now. And it's wonderful. I make more money than I've ever made in my life. And I show people how to do it too. So if you're ready to lock arms with me, which I hope you are, I hope this webinar has been informative for you. The light bulbs went off. You're ready to get going. You're ready to change your life. You see yourself, being that entrepreneur, being that pioneer, being that person that, go out jogging. Like I literally can go out jogging around my lake during the day. I can go to the supermarket during the day when everybody's at work, because I live a lifestyle that most people only dream about. And I'm blessed. And so can you. So go ahead, click that link. Don't wait, because I don't know how long I'm going to be having this offer open. I'm going to close it out because I can only coach so many people at once, because I like to give my undivided attention to each and every person. You will get access to my calendar. You'll be able to book a one-on-one session with me, and it's not over the phone. It's just like this on the computer, where you can see me though, and I can see you, and we're talking one-on-one. I can see your screen. It's awesome. People love it. They love it. And that's why I get so many students, because they've told me, Danielle, I've watched this YouTube video. I've watched that YouTube video, but I can't put it all together. I'm still overwhelmed. One of the biggest problems in this industry is overwhelm, especially for new people who don't know what they're doing. So don't be that person. Be that person who makes a smart decision and says, you know what? I can't beat this. I cannot beat this offer. I can't beat it with the stick. I can't beat it. And to be with somebody like me, where I can show you the ropes, and I'm literally going to introduce you to my mentors, my coaches, even my students. One of my students today messaged me and said that she was going to look at one of my mentors' programs that he's doing. And I'm like, yeah, so am I, because anytime my mentor is doing something, remember, I'm right there. My mentor, Chris Record, he's about to do something, and I'm right there. I'm on it. So this is what you want to do. You want to lock arms with millionaires, multimillionaires. I'm on track to become a millionaire. I'm on track to become a millionaire. You know, when I first got started in this industry, guys, I just wanted to be home with my kids. I wanted to make $10,000 a month, and I wanted to be home with my kids. Now I'm on track to becoming a millionaire. So it's up to you. Either you can stay stuck where you are and keep listening to this YouTube video, that YouTube video, keep saying, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Or you can get access to your own mentor, your own coach, such as me, your own mentor, your own coach that you can call me. You can, well, don't call me because I really don't answer my phone. You can text me. You can Facebook message me. And I always, always, always answer. Always. I always answer my students. Now, people who are not my students, they may wait a little longer, but my students, I'm there. We have a private group where it's just us, and you get access to your own coach. How many people can say that they have their own coach that's going to teach them how to make money online? Not many people, but you have that opportunity. So don't blow it. Don't blow it. Go ahead and click the link, and I'll see you in the boot camp. So thank you so much, guys. I love you. It's been real. It's been fun. I'm excited about what this year is going to bring. I'm so, so excited. I hope you're excited too, because there's going to be a lot of success stories happening this year, and I just hope you be one of them. All right, my friends, thank you so much for showing up. Let me just check the chat one more time just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I'm sorry, I'm still looking up. Let me see the screen here. Let me just make sure I'm not missing any comments or anything. And I will see you guys at the top. All righty. I will see you guys at the top. Somebody says, all righty, guys. Have a good one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.